Hey parents, this is Mr. Deacons. I wanted to give you a rundown of everything your child is going to need this year for fifth grade strings. The first thing you have to decide is renting an instrument. I highly recommend to rent. Please do not purchase on Amazon things like Cecilio, Mendini, Easter, Piatti. These are not well-made instruments and usually don't do a very good job for your kids. So I highly recommend to rent. If you are interested in purchasing, please email me and I can give you some sites that have really well-made instruments that will do justice for your child. So once you decide where you're going to rent, I highly recommend the Baroque Violin Shop. They provide really well-made instruments and everything your child will need. They actually do a package of, I think it's up to $50 that includes a lot of these accessories that I'm going to talk about. So please check them out. I have a link at the bottom of this page to go to their site. There's also a couple of local places that I recommend. So once you decide where you're going to rent, you will see that it comes with an instrument, a bow, and a case. There are a few other things that you're going to need. So the first thing listed is our book. This is called Essential Elements for Strings. I have links on there where you can buy these. These are also readily available at our local shops. And make sure that you get the correct instrument. They make them for violin, viola, and cello. Another thing that you will need to maybe purchase separately if it doesn't come with your rental is rosin, and I have a link for that as well. Here is a soft cloth. Now, a lot of people use washcloths. They sell, the official cloth for violins and violas and cellos, but a simple washcloth will do. Music stand. I highly recommend this stand listed on my website. These are mainly used for at-home practice, so your child will have something to prop up the music and actually get a really good posture. If you try to lean it up against a couch cushion or something like that, it doesn't work as well. So look into buying a music stand. A shoulder rest is required if you're playing violin or viola. And I have a link on here that works for the 4/4 size, the 3/4 size violins, and the 13-inch and 14-inch violas. If your child requires a smaller size violin, like a half size or maybe a quarter size, they're a little harder to find. The Everest is what I recommend, and they collapse. The feet go down. So I really highly recommend this because it's easier to get in the case and they last a really long time. But this is called Everest, and I put a link on there for you to check that out. Cellists are going to need a rock stop or end pin belt. A lot of the cellists prefer the rock stop. Now, this rock stop I highly recommend above this rock stop. They look very similar, but this one seems to stick better to the floor to keep their cello from slipping. So this is the one I have linked on my website. So make sure to look at that. And also, this is another choice. Some cellists prefer this. Now, it does require a chair leg, which they will have at school and hopefully at home, a chair leg that this can link to. And then they will have to adjust this belt to the proper height. So that's everything you're going to need. Good luck. If you have any questions, please email me and let me know. All right. Thanks.